Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I have the second part of my Nightmare Before Christmas nail set. So I'm going to be showing you how I did Sally's side. So let's jump right into it. So first thing I wanted to show you guys is this quick little nail cam. I want to start doing nail cam. I mentioned it in one of my other videos, and I did do these really pretty golden nails. This same color that I used is in my Amazon storefront under my favorite gel polishes. It is a gold one from Rhinestone. So I'm starting off with painting Sally. So I knew that I wanted to get Sally out of the way just because I didn't know she was going to be the hardest. Surprisingly, she wasn't that difficult for me to draw. I'm starting off with this really light teal blue color, and then I'm going to be doing some shading. So I added a little bit of a really light blue in the very center, and I am trying to shade those colors together. I'm trying to do that because I wanted to really bring some dimension to this character, and I wanted it to be a little more vibrant as well. I could have definitely dulled it down a little just like the actual movie, but I did not want to do that. I wanted more it to vibrant than the original one from the movie, so I did have an inspo photo and I will put it right here. So this was my main inspo for Sally. I really wanted to replicate this exact photo of her, so I decided to go ahead and do that. And I also wanted her to be very front and center, just like Jack. I wanted to make sure that she is around the same size as him so that it looks cohesive and she's not very small and Jack's very big, or you know what I mean. So I wanted to make sure that it looks even. And now you can see here, I'm trying to blend the two colors together. So I went in with this, I think this is called the baby blending brush, or I'm not sure, from Nalzbydev. It's very old. I don't even know if she has this one anymore, but it's either the baby cleanup brush or like blending or something like that. But I decided to go in with some white, and then in the very center, I went in with white in the very center, and then try to blend that into the baby blue. And I also decided to do it some right here up her neck, and I really feel like this really did make a difference. Like, honestly, I feel like I just recently started getting more into actually making the characters come to life. I painted Chucky and Tiffany literally a few days ago, and I love how it turned out, especially the Tiffany more. But just because I felt like a few months ago or last Halloween, I would have never felt like I would have been able to paint something like that. You guys will see that tutorial soon if you guys are into the horror or slasher movies. I did film that one for you guys. I'm so excited to show you how I made it. But I did also want to say that the actual painting, like my painting and my skills and stuff, had started to improve, I think this year around February, just because around February, around Valentine's Day, I did a couple characters. I did do a few here on my channel. I think I did Bugs and Lola, and then I did Homer and Marge, and I think the Max and Roxanne from the Goofy movie. So I did like a few different ones here, but there was more that I did that I just didn't even get to film because I either forgot or I was doing it at an absolutely absurd time and I just didn't even film it. But I will show you guys those right now just for fun, just so you guys can see like what really made me get better at painting. It was challenging myself to do these characters, and I just felt like I really tried to bring them to life, and I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, for Sally right now, I'm just painting her eyes. I'm doing the eyelids, and I did the eyes very big, just like how hers are in the actual movie and in that photo that I showed you guys. So these are some of the nails that I made in February. So I did Bugs and Lola. This one was on my channel. I think every single one of these was on my channel except maybe two of them. So I did this one. This was one of my favorites. I did the shading and everything, and I really challenged myself on this one. And then I also wanted to challenge myself to do at least one of the Disney princesses. So this is Mulan and Li Shang. And this one was actually not as difficult as some of the other princesses, but I really wanted to do it. And then I also did this one, which I was very, very proud of. It is Donkey and Dragon from Shrek. I absolutely love the way this one turned out. I incorporated like the chain on Donkey's side, and then the rose on, or the chain on Dragon's side and the rose on Donkey's side. I did this Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. This is not a couple, but it was still cute for the Valentine's Day vibes. So I did this one, and this one was on my channel. And then this one, I can't remember if I ever uploaded or not, but I did film it. And this is Hercules and Meg, and this was the first one I ever did, I think, from all of the characters. So this one I did struggle with a little bit, it, but it was okay. And then I also did Homer and Marge, and this one is on my channel. I have like a whole playlist here on my channel of character nails if you guys want to see any of these character nail sets if you haven't seen them already. I have a whole playlist on how I did them. And then I also did this one, which is the Goofy movie one. So all those nail sets really challenged me and helped me become a better artist as far as painting characters. I really challenged myself on those. This one that took me the longest from all of them was Donkey and Dragon. If you look closely, like Donkey has a lot of shading and it is very like a kind of a weird angle to be able to fit on a nail. So I did struggle with that one, and I made it literally, I started that one at like 10 or 11 p.m. at night, and I didn't finish it till like 4 a.m. So that one took me literally so long to do, and that's why I didn't film it. I was kind of delulu while I was painting it, like delusional, or like, I don't know, I was so tired. But now I'm going back to Sally. I'm going to be doing her hair. So her hair is a like red color, so I decided to do this burnt orange mixed with some dark burgundy color, and I am going ahead and just doing her hair. Her hair is very straight and flat, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and then after that I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I add some dimension by adding the lines in her hair. You guys will see what I mean by that, but I'm just going ahead and doing this. And then once I have the hair all cured, I'm going ahead and adding some shading to the bottom part right here. You know where like hair is always darker behind the neck, so I'm going ahead and doing this, and then I'm doing that with just like a burgundy color, and adding shading like this really helps. I also did this on my most recent character set of Tiffany with Chucky. On Tiffany's hair, I did have to make the bottom darker like this as well, and just little details like this really bring your character to life. It's like little things that you wouldn't even think really matter, but they really do, honestly. It makes the whole final outcome come out way nicer. And these are just things I never realized when I first started character drawing, and things that I never thought I would be able to notice, I guess. Like, I never thought I would have the eye for character drawing, but like now that I've practiced some and I know like what things I have to look out for, it definitely has made a difference in the way I draw the characters. So you can see here, just adding that little bit of shading really just like made a difference. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but I did do that. And like I mentioned in my last video, I am here to make sure that I'm here to listen to you guys, and I am making sure that I am taking more time in explaining my videos, having more fun with it, and not really trying to rush through it, because I totally understand, like, I don't like watching videos that are like rushed through, and I like hearing people talk, and I like longer videos as well, because while I'm working or doing nails, I love to watch longer videos. So I'm doing that for you guys, and I love hearing your guys' feedback, and I really take what you guys say into consideration. So I'm just really glad that I'm here to be able to show you guys how to paint and teach you guys new things. And I have no one in my life pretty much that I can show my finished product artworks to, so the fact that I get to show them to you guys, I'm always excited to be able to upload a new video and show you guys my newest creation, especially because all these really fun character nail sets are always freestyles for me. So I'm excited for this coming February and maybe even Christmas to create some really cute character nail sets, and I'm excited to see what I come up with. I've been wanting to paint Stitch for a while. That's another Disney character I've been wanting to try out, and just a whole bunch of other ones. I want to do another Nightmare Before Christmas, but Christmas themed. So yeah, there's just so many things I want to do, and I'm excited to be able to do them. And now I'm going in and I'm going to be doing the outline on Sally's hair. So I am using the Triple Fudge liner gel from Nalzbydev for this. It is a very red toned brown, almost like a burgundy brown, like a burgundy brown mixed together. That is what Triple Fudge liner gel is like. If you guys are trying to get better at drawing, honestly, these liner gels have helped so much. The only thing that I noticed about the Triple Fudge liner, or about the chocolate liner gel collection from Nalzbydev, is that I think like literally all of the colors are very red toned. I really wish she would have done like a really cool brown. I wish she would have added a cool dark brown in there so that I could have incorporated that for some of the characters, just because I feel like you need that. Like, you need some cool browns. Sometimes it can't just always be red browns all the time. I forgot what I needed a cool brown for the other day, and the red ones did not work out. I needed a cool tone, but it's just things like that. So sometimes I have to find myself mixing colors. But if you want to get into painting characters better, I do recommend the consistency of the liner gels, and the way that they help you paint your lines is just so amazing. On this character, I'm also going to be painting with the black liner gel from her as well, so they're just very good. Of course, Dev is known for painting characters, so of course her liner gels are going to be amazing. I just want her to come out with more colors. Like, I want her to come out with a whole cool tone brown collection. That would be so cool. But yeah, so here I am just adding some more lines to the hair, making sure that I get those lines that Sally has in her hair in the movie and also in the inspo photo. And I'm also going in with a little bit of this darker liner gel because I felt like the shading got lost a little bit after adding the lines. And I'm going to be doing the lines a little bit darker and thicker right here underneath the hair, just so that it looks more shaded. And it's kind of hard to tell on camera because of the glare of my light. I don't know how I could position my light better so that there's not so much of a glare. And I'm sorry you guys, sometimes when I'm painting characters I do also get out of frame. And then another thing I needed to say was I did take off my nails. I've noticed that I could not do the character with my nails on, so I did take them off. I'm so sorry you guys, I suck so bad. I cannot wear nails anymore. I need to get used to it, and I'm just slowly get used to them again so that I can paint characters and do everything with my nails on. But while I was doing this character, I did not want to mess up, so I just took them off. I'm so sorry you guys, I'm the worst. But yeah, so now I'm adding some highlight to the hair. So I decided to mix a little bit of the liner gel with just a tiny bit of white gel polish, and this just created like the perfect highlight gel for her hair. I needed it to be thicker, not so much a more watery highlight gel. I need it to be like a liner gel, almost like a pale red liner gel, so that I can add dimension without it getting lost and blending the hair together, because I need the lines to be very distinct, if that makes sense. So I am also using, you guys also have been asking me, like if you are new to my channel, you guys have been asking me what brush I'm using. This is my brush from my brand that I want to start. I just haven't launched the brushes yet because I haven't launched my website yet, but maybe soon. I know a lot of people keep asking me for it, and I hear you guys loud and clear. I'm excited to be able to launch it for you guys. And I don't know, like, I don't know why I'm just so nervous to do it. I want to do it hopefully by December. If not December, it will be around January. I'm not sure when exactly, but hopefully soon. And yeah, so just like Jack on the last one, if you guys didn't check out the last video, you should check it out if you guys are interested to see how I did the Jack side. But on Jack's side, I did also use this orange color for the background, and I'm using the same one on Sally. And after that is cured, I'm going ahead and I am outlining her with a the same blue that I used for her skin, with a little bit of the black liner gel mixed in so that it could create a darker blue. And I'm going to be doing her eyes, and I am using my liner brush again. I'm sorry if my hand gets in the way. It was like hard to get the perfect angle, but I am going to be doing her eyelids and her eyes and just trying my best here. Honestly, eyes are kind of hard with any character, but with the Nightmare Before Christmas characters, it's not that difficult because their eyes are very simple. Like Sally's are just like very big, and you just need to make sure to outline. And then she has little eyelashes as well that you guys will see in a second. But I am also doing the bridge of her nose. And then I love seeing like the way characters come together. In the moment, like when you're painting a character, you don't know if it's going to come out good. Like, you honestly probably feel a little nervous. That's how I feel. I never know if something's going to get messed up or if something's not going to come out right. But that's the best part about taking your time with art. And like, nail art is art at the end of the day. And like, you could just have fun with it. Like, literally do whatever you want, and practice will eventually make perfect. Not so perfect. Perfect is not my goal. It's just, I have like a goal in my head of what I want my art to look like, and I just want my lines to be clean and my shading to be good. That's it. And that is my main goal right now. I am not aiming for quote unquote perfect. So yeah, now I'm adding some stitching. So I added stitching on her neck and right here by her eye, and then she does have like these creases right by her eye, so I did add those as well. And honestly, you guys, I am playing a tricky, is it called I'm playing a tricky game? I'm not sure, but I am taking a risk, I guess, by not curing the lines, because I could have easily messed these lines up. But yeah, so now I made the line even darker and I'm adding more dimension. This is like an extra step that I did to be extra. I'm making the lines a little darker by making the stitching look more like stitching, I guess. And then she does have a stitch along her smile line of her mouth. and it is just, she always has this almost sad look in her eyes, which I do love about her. She's just a very, I don't know, she's a very like mellow character, I guess. So I'm adding the stitching right here, making sure the lines are nice and thin. My brush really does help with that because the bristles are super ultra thin, so it really helps get these nice clean lines for stitches and any type of small details like this. And now I'm going ahead and I'm going to be painting her mouth afterwards. The mouth, I was kind of scared because it's kind of hard to fit a character into a small nail. Like, if you really think about it, nails are so tiny. Even if you use an extra long length like this one here in the video, it's still going to be kind of hard to fit the character. So I'm grateful that I was able to fit at least a little bit of her mouth in there, to where you can see it if you turn the nail to the side. It turned out so beautiful regardless. But her nose is just like this little triangle shape. And then I'm doing her mouth with this reddish color. But the nose was a little big, so I cleaned it up here with the little tiny brush. And yeah, so kind of in the way a little bit. You guys can see right there that my brush is called the Slayed It brush. Slayed It. But yeah, so hopefully I can launch these brushes for you guys soon, and that way you guys can get your hands on them. But yeah, so I'm going ahead here and I am adding some more stitching. I am just kind of trying to add the detail that really makes her her, and then adding some shading to the bottom of her neck. You can see just that little bit of shading already made such a difference. And I got that shading color by just doing a little bit of a blue mixed with some milky white, and that just made the perfect shading color. And then I'm adding some shading right here underneath where her hair is as well, and then some shading underneath her eyes where her the creases in her eyes would be, and then of course along her eyelids. And then yeah, just like that. And then I'm going ahead and adding the eyelashes. So I'm adding the eyelid, or what is it called, lash line, the lash line with black gel polish, but it's the Baddest Black Liner Gel from Nalzbydev, and I'm using my same little tiny brush, and I'm creating these really cute little lashes. She has clusters of 2s as her lashes, so I am doing 2, 2, and 2, and then 2 again, and it turned out absolutely so beautiful. I love the way I did the lashes. I felt like I wanted them to be long and beautiful, so I did that, and it turned out great. And then another thing, her lashes don't sit directly on her lash line, but I still tried my best, but it looks really pretty regardless. And I did 4 sets of 2, I believe. Yeah, and then I am going to do the same thing to the other eyeball. And the other eyeball has the same thing, but because it's kind of off to the side, it's a little bit hard to see. So I just had to try my best to like fit some lashes in there, but it's not that big of a deal. And yeah, so I'm doing that. And then I actually wanted to ask you guys, like, what video do you guys want to see next? So I have 2 videos filmed. I did a really beautiful fall freestyle that is just like a classic fall glam set with rhinestones and plaid, and then I also did the Chucky and Tiffany nail set. So if you guys want to vote, let me know down below what you guys want to see. I'll be very happy to take your what you guys want to see into consideration in my next video and see what you guys want to see, because I did already do like these 2 sets back to back. I kind of wanted to do the fall one just because I don't know if some of you guys may be tired of seeing the characters, so maybe like a fall to take a break and then the Chucky and Tiffany one afterwards. So yeah, maybe if that's what you guys want to see, I could do that. Right now I'm kind of out of frame because I'm painting her eyeball. It's like so hard to get tiny little eyeballs perfect, but I went ahead and did the tiny little eyes. She has almost the same type of eyes that the Grinch has on the Grinch character that I painted last year for Christmas. If you guys want to see a really good tutorial on how to paint Grinch, I have a really good one here on my channel. I'll put it at the end of this video. Like, if you wait till the end of the video, there's recommendations for other videos. I'm the one that puts those in there. So if you guys want to see the Grinch one that I did last year, since Christmas is already coming up, like literally this is crazy. Like, I want to give Halloween its moment, but the stores are already full of Christmas stuff. Like, oh my gosh, we can't catch a break, you guys. We can't. And it's like our wallets cannot afford to be rushing the holidays like this. And it's like so crazy. But good thing the past 2 years I have collected my Christmas decor, so that way I'm prepared and I'm not like stressing. I like to collect Christmas decor every now and then, and like every year I just get a few things only, so that way I have like a collection of stuff and I have them in bins, so that way I don't have to buy so much one year. Like this year I really wanted to do a different theme for my tree. Last year I just did red, and white, I think, just like peppermint theme. And this year, I don't know what theme I want to do, but someone in the comments, shout out to you, had a really good idea of being able to give your tree two faces and like twist it around when you want to switch it up. And I do kind of want to do something like that as well. I want to do like a Grinch on one side and then maybe Nightmare Before Christmas on the other side, or something fun. Maybe gingerbread on one side, or I don't know, something like that. I have a bunch of gingerbread decor. It's like so funny because I saw this thing on TikTok saying that your Christmas character chooses you. Like some people become obsessed. Like as you get into further into your 20s or 30s, you eventually get chosen, quote unquote, by a Christmas character, or like a Christmas like, I don't know what it's called, symbol, I guess. And gingerbread definitely chose me. I have like 2 bins full of gingerbread Christmas decor. And some people in the comments were saying, oh, my character is like snowman, like I have a thing for snowmen and I buy snowman Christmas decor. And then some people were saying like, oh, my Christmas decor chosen item is Santa's, like I love Santa's, and like there's so many different things that you could get chosen by. It's so funny, but it's like so true. Like I never got into Christmas decor until like 2 years ago, and I got super into gingerbread, and now every time I see a new gingerbread item at Hobby Lobby, like I have to have it immediately. So yeah, you guys, it's so funny. Let me know down below what your guys' Christmas symbol is, or what thing you guys love for your Christmas decor. Like, is it Santa's? Is it gingerbreads? Is it snowmen? Is it angels? Is it a little red truck with the Christmas tree? Like, what is it? You guys tell me. I want to know. But anyway, I kind of got off topic. You guys know I could get super chatty super quick, but I am just painting Sally's mouth. So her mouth is just like a burgundy red color, and I'm just going ahead and doing that. And I always say this in all my videos, but if you guys hear anything in the background, it is most likely my cats. I have 2 cats, and one of them is extremely clingy to me. He is my baby. He is one that I just rescued recently. If you guys watch my videos, I think I mentioned it in probably, I don't know, a few months back. But I've had him for about 5 months now, and he is my baby. Like, he wants to be by my side all the time. I know a lot of you guys are cat moms or cat parents in the chat, or not the chat, but like, you know what I mean, like in the description. You guys always tell me that you guys have cats as well. I love hearing your guys' stories about your pets, but my cat is like so clingy, and every time I'm doing a longer voiceover, like right now we're at like the 22-minute mark. At around the 20-minute mark, he starts coming up and being like, okay, like, what are you doing, mom? Like, why are you still there voiceovering? Like, literally he comes and he wants to see what I'm doing. And he does that when I'm filming too. Like if I'm filming on my desk for a while, he'll come and like try to get in the frame, and I'm like, really? But yeah, he is so affectionate and so loving, and I've always wanted a really loving cat. I have another cat, his name is Loki, but he is not as affectionate. He's more like kind of a grumpy old man. Like he likes to be left alone, but he is still very sweet, but he's way more independent. And this little kitty, he is already 6 months old. I just got him neutered, and he is so affectionate. He sleeps right next to me, right by my side, underneath my blanket, and he literally, if not, he will sleep on my pillow, or he will sleep right next to me. Like he is with me all the time. So he is my baby. And yeah, so I know that was so random, but now I'm painting the background, and you guys can see I just added some yellow shading, and now I'm doing the spider webs, the same type of spider webs I did for the Jack side. And now, even though I didn't have a lot of yellow elements on this hand, like I did on the Jack one, I did still want to add at least one glow-in-the-dark element so that it matched the other hand, and I did decide to do the moon that is at the end of the video, or at the end of the movie, when Jack and Sally stand on it and they say they're meant to be. So I decided to go ahead and do this moon glow-in-the-dark, and this is the other glow-in-the-dark element. I am just doing a big moon, close to like what I did for the Oogie Boogie hand on the other one, but I am just making sure that it is a little way bigger, like taking up almost half the nail, so that I can do the little mountain that they stand on and then the silhouette of them, at least just quickly, so you could kind of tell that what it is. But I didn't try to do it so perfect, just because it is just the silhouette. So I'm just filling it in here, and then I'm going to be doing that.
Our hearts beat to the city streets, we began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine. We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild. So loud as the hours pass, we're gonna do it all again.
So after everything is all finished on those two nails, I decided to go ahead and top coat. I honestly realized that I do things at kind of a random pattern. Like I don't top coat at the end. I don't know why I do that. Like I always want to top coat right then and there because I want to see what the character looks like with the top coat on it. Because when you apply a top coat on top of any character that has shading, it just melts the colors together. It looks so pretty. So I love seeing it and I get too excited and then I don't want to wait till the end to see it. So here I am using my Beetles gel top coat. I'm just making sure to clean up the sides and going ahead and top coating these two nails because they are finished. Now I knew that I wanted to incorporate Sally's dress somehow on this nail, even though I was not going to be able to incorporate it on the middle finger because it did not fit. I knew I wanted to incorporate the pattern, so I decided to do a quilted pattern look on the ring finger here, and I am doing Sally's dress pattern, and it is so pretty and I love the way it turned out. So the reason why I wanted to do Sally's dress was because if you notice, I did incorporate Jack's outfit, like Jack's suit, on the thumb and the pinky, so I knew I wanted to do Sally's dress also to kind of tie those two things together. If you notice that, that's like a small detail that I added. So I knew I wanted to go ahead and do the pattern. Like she has like a quilted pattern dress, so I'm doing the blue, the yellow, and the purple, and then I'm going ahead and filling in all the squares, and I am not doing any specific pattern. I am honestly just doing whatever, and it still turned out very nice. So I'm going ahead and doing yellow and then kind of going back and forth and switching out between the colors and seeing what I want to do more of and what I want to add less of. And I was trying to kind of make it even, at least adding 2 squares of each of the colors so that it kind of balanced it out. And then yeah, so I'm just making sure that they are squares, and then I am filling it all in, and I'm using pretty much one brush for this entire nail set. I noticed I think I didn't really rotate brushes that much on this one, and yeah, so once I'm done with this and it's all cured, then that's when I'm going to start all the detailing. So each square has like a different pattern, which makes it really fun to make. So I did go ahead and do it. I did go ahead and do that on all of them. So now that the quilted nail is done, now I'm going to go ahead and do the same rhinestone design that I did on the other hand. I am going to be using a variety of stones, and I got them at Bluestreak crystals, or some of them, like this orange one specifically, I did get from AliExpress. I don't recommend the seller on AliExpress. I did put that in my description box on the last video just because there's a lot of reviews of people saying that they didn't get the product, but I just made a risk because I wanted orange rhinestones like this, and I did get my stuff. But if you guys don't ever get your products from AliExpress, you guys could, I think there's a way to file a claim or like a dispute or something on through AliExpress, and AliExpress could refund you, because one time I did get an item not from the specific seller but from a different seller, and it was only something that was like $4, but I was like, let me try to see how the dispute even works and what I would do if I had to deal with this with a big order, because I did also deal with this with a big order afterwards. So I'm glad I kind of did the small one to see like what happens. So they did give me the $4 back, and then I did also have to do it with a $50 order. Thankfully, the seller accepted it because they supposedly shipped the items, but it got lost in transit, I guess, which is weird. But they did accept the dispute, so I was able to get my money back for that as well. But yeah, if you guys are scared to order from AliExpress, I just recommend always making sure that you pay through PayPal. Don't directly put your card into any of these websites, whether it's Shein, AliExpress, or Temu, because I've seen that Temu does steal card information. It happened to some people. So just make sure that you are aware and that you are making sure to just only pay through PayPal every single time, so that at least your information is secure. That's what I always do anytime I order from any website that I'm not 100% sure about. Not just going for these 3 websites, but for any website that is new and I've never ordered from before, just in case something was to happen. You don't want your information stolen. So yeah, that is just something I wanted to let you guys know, because I know a lot of you guys might already know this. I know a lot of people do know, but just in case you guys don't, it's always good to have a PayPal account. And yeah, so that's what I recommend. And anyway, that's what I'm doing for the stones. So once your stones are all the way fully dried, if you're going to be using the type of glue I used, which is the Super Bond glue from, I don't know what the brand is. Let me look in my drawer really quick. So I use oh no, it's not Super Bond. I keep calling it Super Bond. It's Fast Bond. So the Dashing Diva Fast Bond glue. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Dashing Diva Fast Bond glue, and it is from Sally's Beauty. It is so good. It's for press-on nails, I think, but I use it for my stones and it's really good. So I recommend it. I think I got 2 bottles for around $20 something, and I think it's been working very well. Hopefully it continues to work well. It's similar to the Zuley's Bling adhesive, so I'm assuming that's probably why it's so good. But you do want to use a nail glue activator spray just to make sure that the glue dries all the way, and then you can go in with top coat and clean up your stones as well with some acetone and a lint-free wipe. You can only clean up your stones with acetone if they are glass. If they're plastic, they are going to start melting away and the shine will disappear. So you want to make sure that you're wiping stones that are only glass. If you're going to use pearls, do not wipe them with acetone or alcohol because the shine might come off. So just be aware of that. And yeah, so now I'm top coating. I'm making sure to top coat. And when I top coat little intricate designs like this, I do not worry about getting the top coat on the tiny little stones because it's not that big a deal. You can't even tell. So this is how they looked at the end, and then this is the final product once they were done and filed. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, thank you so much for letting me share my art with you guys, and I love that we share the same love for nail art, and I'm able to talk to someone about it because I have no one that I can talk to about my art. So this is a close-up picture of the Sally set, and then, or the Sally hand, and then this is a close-up of the Jack hand. And yeah, you guys, that is it for this video. If you guys want to see the Grinch tutorial I was talking about, I'll put it at the end here. But that is all for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a like, and I'm excited to show you guys my next one. Bye!